Hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but unfortunately our first streaming computer has apparently died it. So with that dying down, I'm Fish, and I'm going to be shoutcasting the remainder of the third game, I believe it is, between NIXZ and Hanzo here. Currently, Hanzo is leading 1-0 in this best of 3 series, so we're about to head into match number 2. Both the players are ready. We're going to head into the lobby as soon as possible. And excuse me as I'm still setting up this live stream, as it is a very impromptu takeover from Singapore to Malaysia. Alright, and we're in the lobby between NIXZ and Hanzo here. I mean, let's take a look at the lineups very quickly. Currently, Hanzo leads 1-0, winning the first match 3-0. Taking a look at NIXZ's lineup here. He has 4 defenders at the back, spread out very openly with 2 center defensive midfielders of Pogba and Essien. Sitting in front of them will be Steven Gerrard in the number 10 position, supporting the 3 strikers of Cristiano Ronaldo, Drogba, and Podolski. Moving on over to the side of Hanzo, he's going to have 4 at the back line as well, with only 1 center defensive midfielder. He's going to have James as the number 10 position, and 4 strikers who are sitting very far back. They're not pushed up as far as we normally see strikers like Drogba here on the 18-yard box. Instead, they're all sitting very far back. And he's added 1 extra winger of Gareth Bale. He's going to have Torres, Zlatan, and Cristiano Ronaldo leading the charge. NIPX Hanzo here, he is a Malaysian representative. He has represented Malaysia in numerous tournaments, including the recent Korean Asian Cup, which is the pinnacle of success for any FIFA Online 3 players to represent their country at the Asian Cup. Both these 2 players are ready, so we're going to head straight into match number 2 of this best of 3 series. And we have kickoff between NIXZ and Hanzo. Hanzo in the red kit, NIXZ in the blue kit. Just give me a moment as I still try to pull up the overlays for this match. And it's going to be Kelantan going up against Selangor. There we go. We're going to have NIXZ going up against Hanzo here. This is match number 2 of the best of 3 series, the second match of the day. Hanzo in the red kit is going to go for a through pass on over to Cristiano Ronaldo on the left-hand flank. He has 3 men inside the box. His 4-man attacking formation is working for him quite well, so he's able to put so much pressure outside his 18-yard box. Now he's on Torres, dribbling left and right, trying to pass it over to Zlatan. Gets it back to Pogba. Pogba with a long-range shot. It will go over the crossbar. NIXZ, he did lose the previous game 0-3. So Hanzo has been dominating him in this best of 3 series, which is expected from the Malaysian champion. One of the top 3 players in Malaysia. Has represented the country multiple times. Now it's going to be Zlatan trying to hold the ball inside the box. Fernando Torres picks up the loose ball, but it'll be passed on over to Podolski now for the side of NIXZ. Drogba dribbling down the flanks, getting it over to Ronaldo, who cuts in poorly, as Jose will pick it up. The number 10 player for Hanzo, dribbling on the right-hand flank, getting over to James. Now over to Zlatan. Torres trying to cut in, has a through ball. He's going to cut past one. He gets one-on-one. The keeper, he will pass it just wide, though, going to the left of the goalpost. Hanzo with a very, very brilliant play here with Fernando Torres cutting past the defender, turning him the wrong way. Well, it's going to go out for a corner kick, so it's a good And sorry players, pressing the pause button there. That was a good hand onto the ball by the goalkeeper, saving NIXZ from the first goal. You can look at that, Hanzo with 75% possession in this match already. Hanzo now with a cross into the 6-yard box. Zlatan was waiting there. NIXZ will be able to pick it up. Top pass one, he gets. Now Hanzo once again. Pogba to Torres. Torres gonna chest it down. NIXZ picks it up nicely, getting it over to Ronaldinho. He has yet to have a good attacking opportunity in this game so far. Podolski now. He only has to beat a couple more defenders, but a poor pass trying to get it over to Drogba will be intercepted by Hanzo. He now has an attack on the right-hand flank with Gareth Bale. Passing on down to Pogba. Pogba getting it over to Sergio Ramos on the left-hand side. Hanzo bringing up his defensive line now. Torres. He was the playmaker in the previous goal attempt. Over to James. James cuts through one. He goes for the shot. Goalkeeper gets his fingertips to again. Once again. NIXZ needs to thank Buffon here because he's got multiple saves in this game so far, keeping him in this match. Hanzo now with a cross coming in. Zlatan's going to get ahead to it. It goes over the crossbar. Podolski trying to get a through ball to Drogba. NIXZ is through. The keeper has come out. Good save coming in from Hanzo. He has to defend the loose ball now. Sergio Ramos will not be able to tackle Podolski. Ronaldinho goes for a shot, which does get blocked by Jose. NIXZ had a fantastic chance, the best chance of this game so far, and it's been taken away from him with a great save and a great call for the goalkeeper to come out from Hanzo. He's going to go for a weak shot inside the 18-yard box, and the sloppy defending from NIP, not even NIP anymore, Hanzo here, has paid off. It was very sloppy defending, but he was still able to get the ball away from NIXZ, and now goes for a very sloppy attack of his own. Getting it over to Zlatan. Gareth Bale now. Full halftime will be called by the referee. Still 0-0 between NIXZ and Hanzo, but look at that, 66% possession coming in on over for Hanzo here. He is dominating NIXZ right now. And IBX Hanzo on the ball. Kickoff after for the second half here. NIXZ picks it up. He's going to use Ronaldinho to hold out the play. Getting it over to Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Podolski to Drogba. Good passes from NIXZ. Podolski picks it up outside the 18-yard box. Over to Ronaldo. Gets it to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho one-on-one for NIXZ. Another great chance for him, but he just gives it away way too easily. Now it's going to be Hanzo with possession once again. Hanzo leading up the charge. He's going to have Zlatan to James. James once again. Zlatan passes it back. Tries to get a through ball to Torres. Nothing doing for him as NIXZ picks up the loose ball. Ronaldo now on the left-hand flank gets a good pass to Drogba, which will be tackled by Pogba from the side of Hanzo, who gets a pass on over to Gareth Bale on the right-hand flank. Back to Pogba. Pogba getting to Zlatan. Zlatan looking for men inside the box. Torres is there. Gets the pass to Torres. Torres going to cut it back. Passes it back to Zlatan. NIXZ with good defending though will stop Hanzo from getting anywhere closer to that 6-yard box. Pogba now to Podolski. Podolski passing it back down to Drogba. Drogba is dribbling down that right-hand flank. Will cut in left and right. Good tackling coming in from Sergio Ramos from the side of NIP X Hanzo. Gareth Bale now will dribble the ball down the right-hand flank. Jose. Over to Jose again. Zlatan trying to pass it back to Fernando Torres, who gets it over to Sergio Ramos. Ramos looking for Cristiano Ronaldo on the left-hand flank, who goes for a long ball, does get intercepted, and that will be called for offside. Fernando Torres timed that run a little bit too slowly. That's going to be kickoff for NIXZ. I'm sorry if I sound very far away, but we're still adjusting the micro settings. This was a very impromptu takeover. Good defense. defending from NIXC. Somehow he's kept himself alive in this game so far, as it has been Hanzo who has been the dominant player of this match. Drogba doesn't manage to dribble past the back four. That poor tackle from NIXC will give a free kick away to Hanzo. Hanzo's now going to work up his own attack. It's Torres in the ball right now. Torres getting it back to Sergio Ramos. Ramos over to Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo to James. James over to Ronaldo again on the left-hand flank. He has 3 men inside the box. James is going to sprint inside as well. He's open. He could get a pass on over. He tries to go for James. He gets it. Goes for the shot. No, to Torres. Torres now one-on-one. Hanzo picks up the goal. And Jose sprints into space to start that play there. Sloppy passes from Hanzo, yes, but still managed to put it into the back of the net. Look at that. Pass over to Jose. Gets it over to Torres. Torres one-on-one. Picks up the opening goal. Now Hanzo, he's leading 1-0 in the second match of this best of three. And I know I sound very far away, but excuse me, I need to close some doors. Hanzo now is dribbling down on the left-hand flank with Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking for the cross in. He goes for a shot, it seems. That will go just above the crossbar. NIXC now with the kickoff. He's going to try and boot it downfield towards the halfway mark. He's going to get over to Gareth Bale. James now. Zlatan. Zlatan getting to Torres. Torres looking for a pass. Gets it up to Jose. Jose to Zlatan. Zlatan looking for Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres into the goalkeeper's arms. And Hanzo, the state representative from Selangor, also one of the top 3 champions from Malaysia, is going to pick up the second game 1-0. He wins the best of 3 series 2-0. Well played coming in from Hanzo. Stunning performance from the Selangor representative. He is one of the champions of Malaysia. And he's proved why he is that champion. Right here. Perfect execution from NIPX Hanzo. And I keep calling him NIPX Hanzo. And one day I really want to go into the story behind his team's name. He is no longer NIPX Hanzo. Just give me a brief moment while I try to bring up some more overlays for you guys. I apologize for the very impromptu takeover. I guess that means it is time for codes as well, so I will try and bring that one up too. Let's see what I can do here. Alright guys, that was the second match of the day between NIXZ and Hanzo. And that is the end of the Group B matches. So we'll be going into a break. It may take longer than 10 minutes, so we may be back later than 3 o'clock, as we are still sorting out some technical difficulties from the Malaysian side. But this is the first code of the day, and it's not showing up on the screen, and I don't know why. Give me a second, guys. Ah, hello. This is a code. There you go, guys. Head over to coupon.fo3.garena.com and input this code. It'll be the first code of the day. Don't go anywhere because Group C and Group D's matches will be coming up next. They are scheduled for about 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, but we may take a slightly longer break in order to fix some technical difficulties that we're experiencing from the Malaysian side. So don't go anywhere. We're going into a quick break and we'll be right back. Just a quick update for all the managers that are back at home. RBX Alex, the representative from Selangor, has yet to draft his players. So the Marshals have given him till 3:15 to draft his team. If he is unable to draft his team by that time, he'll be forfeiting game number 1 of the best of 3 series. So stick around guys, we'll be back at about 3:15 local time. See you guys then. seems like still looks like Realistic Ballers X Alex has some difficulties drafting his players. We're just waiting for him to finish drafting his squad, and he should be done by about 3:15 today. If he takes any longer than 3:15, he will be disqualified from the first match of the best of 3 series. Stick around, guys. We'll be back with more FIFA Online 3 action very shortly. And we'll be bringing you the exciting matches as soon as we can. players from Northwest, East, and South. We are into game number 2 between Alex and Ultrriscada. Unfortunately, the marshals have decided since Alex was not able to join the lobby by 3:15, he has forfeited the first match of this best-of-3 series. And as such, Ultrriscada currently leads 1-0, and this is game number 2 of the best-of-3 series. You can take a look at Alex's side for his lineup. He just drafted a bunch of players. He hasn't even set up his formation, which I'm sure he's going to use all of the precious seconds he has here to sort his lineup up as much as possible. Whereas Ultrriscada, he's been sitting and ready to go for the longest time now. Looking at Ultrriscada lineup, he has 4 players at the back with a very, very wide open defense. He's got 2 wingers and 2 center backs. Sitting in front of them will be Pogba, and in front of Pogba playing the number 10 position will be Steven Gerrard. He has Alan Top striking on the left-hand side with Zlatan supporting him. Pavlichenko will be supported by Gareth Bale attacking on the right-hand flanks. So Ultrriscada has a very aggressive formation coming into this game. I'm going to give Alex some more time to set up his lineup. He does have all 300 seconds to use. He's going to be using them very carefully here as he just drafted his plays, and it's what he was using his 15 minutes of grace to do. So you can see all his plays. He even has some +0 players here given to him on the new account. That's unfortunate, but he is ready to go for this match very shortly. We can take a look at his lineup now. He set it pretty much up. He has no number 10 player, so in the back line it's going to be 4 center defense. We're going to be having 4 defenders, with 2 center defensive midfielders of Pogba and Vidal. And up front it's going to have Torres, Zlatan, Ronaldo, and Muller in the striking position. Ask them when they're ready, so let me know. We're going into the second match of this best of 3 very shortly. Currently, Ultrriscada leads 1-0. Seems like Alex here has to level up his players. did want to use the remaining 15 minutes he had till 3:30 to level up his players. Unfortunately, the Marshals have said no, so this match will go underway as per normal.
Señoras y señores, y sean bienvenidos para presenciar este partido. Los equipos que juegan hoy son Fútbol Club Barcelona y Liverpool.
Apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're allowing the time to run out to allow the situation to be settled. Alex was bringing up his case to the Marshals, but unfortunately, the game has to continue. He'll be playing with his unleveled players on his account. Now, we're into game number two, sorry. So RBX Alex had to forfeit his second match today. Sorry, his first match of the day. Ultrriscada currently leads the best 3 series 1-0. Ultrriscada now. Pass over to Zlatan. Zlatan to KakiBolaClash. KakiBolaClash back to Zlatan. Inside the box, didn't get tackled, but now he's going to pass it back out. Zlatan has control of the ball. Good tackle from RBX Alex. Will be able to dispossess the striking force coming in from Ultrriscada. Now Ultrriscada. He's going to pass on over to Zlatan. Getting dispossessed by Alex once again. Passing on down. Philip Lahm now on the left hand flanks. Over to Gerard. Gerard looking for a pass. Gets it to the KakiBolaClash. His options on the right and left. Is going to go for Alentop in the center, who tries to dribble past 3 defenders. Gets tackled nicely on the penalty spot. Alex now with attack of his own. Fernando Torres trying to chase onto the loose ball. He's going to dribble on. He's going to go one-on-one against the goalkeeper. He goes for the shot here. Keeper comes out nicely. Will stop the shot coming in. Fernando Torres. RBX Alex for the first attack of the game. And the first shot as well. Even with his under-level players still playing fantastically in this match. Alex now. Zlatan over to Torres. Torres passing back to Zlatan. Zlatan gets a pass over to Ronaldo on the right-hand flank. Gets over to Vidal. Vidal holding up the play in the center of the park. Goes for a pass on over to Essien. Essien now to Muller. Muller's on the left-hand flank with 2 men inside the box. Goes for a cross, which will be dealt with nicely by Ultrriscada. Here's a pass on over to KakiBolaClash. To Jose. Crossover pass to Pogba. Pogba back to Philip Lahm. Now to Alan Altintop. Zlatan holds up the play, gets it over to Gerrard. Gerrard to Pavlyuchenko, back to Gerrard. Gerrard goes a shot, he gets the first goal! Ultrriscada with a fantastic opening goal here against RBX Alex. Beautiful touch and a great shot from space from Steven Gerrard. He currently leads 1-0. Beautiful play from Ultrriscada, used the space nicely and got Steven Gerrard on the ball. One good touch and a great finish from him. Now Gareth Bale for Ultrriscada. Gets a pass to Zlatan. Gives it back to Rojo. Zlatan with the ball again. Lahm on the left-hand flank. He's been a crucial member of the striking force so far. Moving all the way up from the left wing back to try and help with the attacking play. It's Lahm again. Over to Pogba. Pogba now to Pavlyuchenko, over to Gareth Bale on the right side. He goes for a finesse shot. Beautiful save coming from RBX Alex's goalkeeper. And will be knocked out for a corner kick. Look at this finesse shot. Beautifully taken, but a great save from RBX Alex. Ultrriscada now with the corner. Lahm over to Zlatan. Zlatan controls it, goes for a shot. It will just go wide though. That'll be the end of the first half. Ultrriscada leads 1-0. Now with Torres. Torres passing it down. He's going to get up to Gerrard. Gerrard with the shot. My goodness. Ultrriscada. Flawless execution here. Gerrard passing it over. Simple 1-2 passes. What a beautiful goal. And Ultrriscada, he just took place in the Kejohanan Bintang, Malaysia, representing his state, and he did a fantastic job in that tournament. Right now he's showing that he's worthy of being a state representative and a state champion as well, with the fantastic feat he's been putting up here against one of Malaysia's top contenders, Alex. 2-0 in the second match of the best of 3 series. He's given Alex no room to work with at all. Ultrriscada now. It's up to Gerrard. Gerrard over to Zlatan. Zlatan now to Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale gets it back. Good interception from Alex. Passing now to Muller. Muller to Zlatan. Zlatan would pass to Pogba. Pogba to Essien. Essien on over to Fernando Torres. Alex desperately trying to work up an attack of his own. He needs to crawl and grab 2 more goals back. Torres now, 2 men inside the box. Gonna get a nice tackle in from Pogba from behind, making sure that Torres goes down inside that box and he gets possession of the ball. Zlatan for Ultrriscada. Over to Gerrard, the playmaker of the team for now. Zlatan bringing down the ball himself from midfield. The handsome striker. Dribbling all the way down. Now he's running in towards the box. Good interception from RBX Alex, but great defending from Aldridge to make sure that this possession doesn't affect him too much. Torres now holds up the play. Alex has 10 minutes left to pull back 2 goals. Ronaldo on over to Vidal. Vidal to Torres. Torres! He gets one back! RBX Alex is still in this game, managing to pull a goal back with Fernando Torres. 77 minutes deep into the second half. Yes, 13 minutes to try and pull one more back for his team to stay alive in this best of 3 series. I'll say now. Alex pulls it back. Zlatan on the ball. Tries to get it onto Torres. 8 minutes left on the clock. Ultrriscada just needs to slow down the play and maintain possession of the ball in order to pick up this win. and win the best of 3 series outright. Steven Gerrard now on the ball, gets a pass to Pavlyuchenko. Zlatan's in the box to Pavlyuchenko! Puts it in the back of the net. What beautiful 1-2 play from Ultrriscada. He doesn't want to hold up the play, he just wants to absolutely demolish the competition. Let's watch this one again. Beautiful 1-2 passes from Zlatan and Pavlyuchenko inside the 18-yard box. Great play from Ultrriscada. RBX Alex goes one-on-one against the goalkeeper, trying to pull one more back, but it's not going to be enough. There's only a minute remaining in this match. Ultrriscada, he's going to pick up an easy win in this best of 3 series. All he has to do is maintain possession. 90 minutes on the clock. Gets a pass on over. Pogba's going to boot it down the field. Zlatan maintains possession. This will be the final attack of the game. Zlatan now going to try and drill another hole into the armor of RBX Alex. It's over to Gerrard. Gerrard's going to lose it. Pavlyuchenko gets it over to Gerrard. Back to Zlatan. Zlatan goes for the finesse shot. 4-1. He's done it again. Ultrriscada seals the deal. He's still going to run around and celebrate. What a fantastic game from Ultrriscada. Beautiful play from him. RBX Alex is going to chip the ball back to Ultrriscada. It's game over. 4-1. Ultrriscada dominating in that match.
Situado en la puerta de salida 22, junto a la entrada del parking del estadio. Allí podrán probar e informarse sobre los últimos.
And that's the end of the best of 3 series between RBX Alex and Ultrriscada. Next up will be Shadow Walker taking on BPX Storia. But for all you watching at home, we still have the second code to give out here. I'll be bringing that one up very shortly. Just let me try and find it. It's here somewhere. Thank you guys so much for watching. The second code will be up right now. Oh, there it is. MM2CLDMUPXKJ5Q0L will be the second code of the day. Head over to coupon.f3doctorina.com. You'll be able to enter the code once you log into that website, and there you'll be able to redeem your free reward. That was Group C's match between RBX Alex and Ultrriscada. Next up will be Shadow Walker taking on BPX Storia. We'll be back at about 4 o'clock today for the final match of the KNC Season 2 Round Robin 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
faces prolong the embraces. We were always one for the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day. They're calling me over, the methods are bolder. We're lost in the time now, reminding ourselves how we were always once for the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, that'll make you faint on sight. But she looks like trouble. Her lips so kissable and poisonous. I know she won't be good for me. But I don't care, 'cause I know it's so rare for a guy like me to get a chance with a girl like her. And I won't waste that chance. 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 'Cause she got me like. Her looks, I assume they come with a price. She's smiling, but that may just be a disguise. I wanna say hi, but I'm scared she'll kill me. Could we? Will we? Would she? Probably not. But I don't care, 'cause I know it's so rare for a guy like me to get a chance with a girl like her. And I won't waste that chance. 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 Waste that chance.
ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Didn't even get to bronze. I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, them amateurs have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, them amateurs have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to bronze. I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the fourth match of the day between Shadow Walker and BPX Storia. The Malaysian team has managed to fix their technical difficulties, and as such we'll be handing over the broadcast to them. So there will be a small intermission, and the screen will go black, and everyone will panic, and everyone will think chaos has ensued, but we'll be right back. We'll be cutting the stream for a short while, so stay tuned.